You know, in a situation like this, when you're being bullied, you have to stand up to the bully. You have to say, we're not going to take this. We are going to push back. We're going to push back in order to protect our workers, the families here, our communities. And so that is exactly what, Prime Minister Trudeau has done. And I will stand 100% beside him and work with him. I said that to all of the players this morning. I said that whatever we can do as a provincial government, we know that Doug Ford supports Trump. He has said that. He's a supporter. So he's either unwilling to stand up to Trump, or he's oblivious, or he's opposed to supporting the industry at this difficult time. I don't know. You'll have to ask him, but his response certainly indicated that he wasn't willing to stand up and take on this fight. And Andrea Horwath really had nothing to say about a support package for the industry either. She didn't come out and say clearly this is what she would support. Instead, she directed her fire at me and at the Prime Minister.
We're standing united beside our federal government, because united we stand, we're stronger. And I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to make Ontario a competitive region now. Right as we stand right now, Ontario isn't competitive. When you have the highest hydro rates in North America, highest taxes, you have 380,000 regulations, it's hard for the companies to survive. When you have the cap and trade and you have the carbon tax, it's tax, 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 spend, spend, spend. We're going to make sure we lower the taxes. We're going to get rid of the cap and trade and the carbon tax. We're going to lower hydro rates, which is a job killer, the hydro rates. We're going to make sure we're the most competitive region in North America. And I'm going to send a clear message to people around the world and even companies south of the border. Ontario is open for business.
There's nobody that would fight harder for steelworkers and steelworker jobs than me. I was born and raised in Hamilton, which is a steel city, and I know that workers have been taking the brunt of these trade disputes, and they're going to continue to take the brunt of these trade disputes. So I will be fighting as hard as I can, and if I'm given the chance to be in the Premier's chair, I'll be working with the federal government to fight back against these tariffs, and not just talk about dollars to help people who lose their jobs, but to fight for those jobs to come back. That's the key. And, you know, Ms. Wynne, you know, was in Hamilton today. I understand that. Where was she a month ago when yet another steel company closed in Hamilton? Hamilton Specialty Bar closed. Kathleen Wynne was nowhere to be found. That's 200 jobs. That's health benefits for about 400 retirees.